Hey everybody, this is going to be kind of a napalm-ish vid, except I'm going to be in my car. I just had a couple thoughts, and I felt like rambling, so here it goes. Oh, and also, wanted to kind of give you guys a disclaimer. I'm sorry about not posting any videos with actual substance in a long time, and this isn't really going to count as a video of substance anyway. Just kind of been really out of it lately, but things have been improving now, so feeling like I'm getting back into the posting world. I'll be posting a video about my school bus later. One sec, gotta start my car. My love of my life. If I believed in souls, this car would have part of it. That's for sure. That's definitely not a lie. Well, anyways, right now I'm driving down to a couple friends' house in Idaho, Moscow, Idaho, from Spokane, so it's be about an hour and a half drive, and I was thinking about claims and assumptions. Kind of assumptions and claims together, how they kind of coalesce. And I was thinking about how that, ties to skepticism, and how important it is, and not just the idea itself, but the workings behind it. One sec, gotta get up to speed. It's gonna get loud, I'm sorry. Anyways, just kind of how the brain process works with accepting or denying claims, kind of assuming things are true, and how the whole interaction between the brain and that outside stimuli works. And I think it's really interesting to look at that, how the oblongata, the emotion instinct part of the brain affects our thoughts and actions and decisions, 90 to 95% of the time on average, and how the frontal lobe works so little. And I think with modern times and how complicated it is, how I think that the frontal lobe could be a much more useful tool. I'd like to see that percentage a little higher than 5 to 10%. Case in point is certain issues, let's say, political or not, let's just say world issues, where somebody will accept a claim just because it feels good, or just because it fits with what gives them comfort, or what they like, I guess what you could say, where it's not what makes most sense rationally based on the evidence or anything, but simply what they like, what makes them feel good. And while feeling good itself, I wouldn't, ever say is a bad thing. I think that obsessing on that goal and not trying to look at things for what they are in an objective manner can be kind of destructive to the overall society in modern times, especially considering how complex modern times are. Accepting certain claims without even thinking about it. Small claims, small assumptions. It'd be nice if I could remember some right now off the top of my head. But just small assumptions that almost everybody thinks of. During my time here on YouTube, I've been subscribed to a lot of different people. I'm subscribed to people who are fine with the system as it is right now, largely. I'm subscribed to people who feel that it should be more socialist. I've subscribed to people who are anarchists, and I've subscribed to people that are communists. And during all that time, it's really interesting to hear all their different points. And I think it's kind of my own personal exercise to try and resist my own emotional or instinctual thoughts and feelings when pertaining to these certain claims, to not instantly reject or accept one based on what I prefer, my personal preference. To try and block that out when it comes to things that are very complex, where it seems like, you know, your frontal lobe, your rational thought process would do a much better job of determining which is a better decision or a better solution. And for me, that's always been kind of natural as I've been an adult. It's always been really fun, really nice, and it's always been great for me, but it's not a natural thing, you know. It's just, you know, human nature is not designed to do that. It takes some mental conditioning to try and block out those thoughts, and it's never perfect. I'm not trying to say that, you know, well, I do that 100% of the time, and I have personal preferences just like everybody else, but I think I know what you guys. I think I'm describing it badly, but I think you guys get the point of what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I know it's really rambly, but hell, whatever. I might as well throw some video on YouTube rather than nothing. I haven't been throwing up many videos lately because I had a hard drive that had like 12 different topics that I was going to go on, and they were all outlined and ready to go, and then that hard drive decided to take a crap, and all the files now they're completely gone, so I had to start from scratch again, and so that kind of put me in a bind for a while. So yeah, that's kind of taking me down on that. So I've got to kind of re-outline what I thought, and with my horrible memory, I can't even remember hardly any of the topics that I was going to talk about. So got to start compiling that back up again. But yeah, you all have a great weekend. I'm gonna keep driving on this awesome highway, rolling hills. Yeah, sweet. See ya.